FHS, my name is Morgan Short.
And I'm Dayton Kinnan. Today marks the last BKTV Live of the year.
Now that the seniors are gone, the rest of us have 4 school days left. I'm counting down the days.
For today's episode, we take a look at a segment over the new website, the mock accident, then our global news segment called Stuff That Matters, and to finish it all off with a segment over Incubator here at Farmington.
But first, all this and more on
BKTV Live.
In April, the Farmington School District rolled out a new website. Mindy Southern and the FSD Communication Director tells us more about the layout.
Recently, the Farmington School District has adopted a brand new design to the district website that is more accessible and inclusive for its users. This user-friendly website has many new features that FSD is proud of. Mindy Southern, the Director of Communications, says it was time for a refresh on the site.
The platform that we were using before was called Edlio, and there were a lot of things on the back end as far as the functionality when you would go to put something new on the website, try to line things up. It was very clunky, is the best word I can use for it, and it was just not very user-friendly on the back end of things. And so we started looking for sites that were a little more user-friendly for the people setting up the site, but also for users as well.
There has been some confusion surrounding the layout of the new site.
In the past, you just go to the website, you click on I'm a student or I'm a staff member, and then you've got all the quick links. You can still do that pretty easily. And if you want to get the information for your school specific, so if I go to the school website and I click on schools, and I'm going to choose high school in this instance, I now have a menu that's specific to the high school. So every time I go, when I click on menu, I get these 10 links up at the top. They're the same on all the different schools. Those are the things that everybody said they wanted. If I scroll down on this, now I get information specific about the high school. So specifically the bell schedule, right? A lot of people here go to BKTV, so that's under there. Here's information about your principals.
The athletic website has been updated to accommodate users and staff who frequently engage with the site.
Now if you go to the athletics website, one of the big things that you're going to notice is there aren't ads all over the place. When you go to the athletics schedules on the athletics page, we now have pictures there of each team, and if you click on boys soccer, it takes you directly to the MISHA site, which our athletic department is. They have to update the MISHA site with all of our upcoming games.
The updated website also includes an app where users can choose the schools they want to receive information from quickly.
If you go to the Google Play Store or the Apple iOS Store, you can download the app. I think the best way to do it is to look up Farmington R7, because there are a lot of other Farmingtons out there in the United States, but Farmington R7, you will see our logo on there. You download the app and then you tell it what kind of notification preferences that you'd like, which schools you want to follow. You can change that at any time. You can say, these are the schools I want to get information on, and it's going to provide parents with those things that when we surveyed them last fall, they said, these are the things we want to know about quickly, and so they can get that through the app.
While the updated site is a great form of communication, it will not replace contact on the Remind app.
We're still going to use Remind as our primary, cases of emergency, teachers. The app doesn't allow that two-way communication that you can get on Remind, so we're keeping that service.
Users can access the website quickly and easily from their mobile devices or desktop computers. Just go to www.fsdnights.com. For BKTV, I'm Maddie Washington.
Thank you, Mindy Southern and Maddie Washington.
Distracted driving is one of the leading causes of death in teenagers. Each year before prom, the school safety officer and drama club team up to give seniors something to think about while they're behind the wheel.
The mock accident is a yearly event focusing on drunk driving awareness. This is organized by Sergeant Sam Weekly, the Farmington High School Resource Officer. He says it involves organization of first responders and high school student actors.
It takes some time, goes into this. First of all, you've got to get the date figured out and the time, and then you reach out to the people that are going to participate. We have people like Aerovac, for example, local tow company that provides cars. We have funeral homes, ambulance crews, fire department, police department, highway patrol, and they're set up with like the Civic Center to get a meeting room available for the date of the prom, mock accident rather, and we always try to do it right before the senior prom.
The target audience of this event are high school students participating in prom. He says the demonstration isn't just about drunk driving.
We set this up for our senior class. Obviously, they get to go to prom and take someone they want to the prom. The mock accident is a simulated drunk driving crash, but when we do an assembly to follow, we talk not just about that, but we also talk about distracted driving and other things that causes crashes. So it's a little bit more involved with an assembly that follows that mock accident.
If you have any suggestions on the future of the accident, you can email Sergeant Weekly. Overall, the mock accident is a testament to the lengths FHS will go to ensure student safety. This is Marcus Birch, Braden Cooper, and Neve Parker, reporting for BKTV.
The mock accident is always put on during the week of FHS Senior Prom. Thank you, Braden Cooper, Marcus Birch, and Nevaeh Parker for the insightful story.
Now we move into our national and global news segment called Stuff That Matters.
Alexis Bogan from Rhode Island now has her voice back thanks to AI. In August, doctors removed a life-threatening vascular tumor the size of a golf ball from the back of Alexis Bogan's brain. After surgery, she had trouble speaking and even swallowing. After months of rehabilitation therapy, her condition got better, but her speech was still strained. She struggled to even say hi to her parents. In April, Alexis got her voice back thanks to artificial intelligence. The custom app that Alexis has took a 15-second time capsule video from her teenage voice and uses that to voice whatever she types. While Alexis is the only one with her specific condition and one of the first people to recreate her lost voice in OpenAI's new voice engine, other AI providers have experimented with this feature.
Jennifer Pace won the Republican nomination for Indiana's 7th seat in the House of Representatives on May 8, 2024. One major problem with her winning is that she had died of a heart attack in March. The Indiana Republican Party says once the Indiana Election Division notifies them of an open spot in the ballot, the 7th District Committee will have 30 days to find a replacement to fill Pace's spot.
Disney and Warner Bros. Are now merging their streaming platforms. Users of this new bundle will have access to shows and movies on ABC, CNN, DC, Discovery, Disney, Food Network, FX, HBO, HGTV, Hulu, Marvel, Pixar, Searchlight, and Warner Bros. Disney and Warner Bros. Are planning to release this merge this summer for U.S. customers, though there is not a specific date as of right now. The CEO of Warner Bros., J.B. Parrott, has stated that this new platform will be the greatest collection of entertainment or the best value. This goes along with the previous announcement of ESPN, Fox, and Warner Bros., who plan on combining their streaming platforms coming out this fall.
The Aurora Borealis, better known as the Northern Lights, could be seen as far as Alabama, Georgia, and Florida over the weekend. The once-in-a-lifetime event was caused by increased solar activity. The Space Weather Prediction Center observed this solar storm and rated it a 5 out of 5 on the severity scale. The last time a solar storm of this magnitude happened was in October of 2003, where the storm knocked out power in Sweden and damaged power transformers in South Africa. Scientists are still waiting to see damages, if any, done by this solar storm.
Have you ever wondered what incubator is? I had thought it was used for eggs, but it's a program here at FHS where you can make your own business. Morgan and I have the story.
From QR codes to candles, the incubator program at FHS has assembled many different student-led companies. Ms. Erica Dement is the instructor of the program.
Incubator is an entrepreneurship program where high school students are coming up with and starting real businesses. So we start by learning about what problems we have in our community and how we could potentially turn those problems into business solutions. And then if they find a solution that they think is worthy of turning into a business, then they usually pursue that. And then they learn about marketing their business. They learn about the legalities of small business ownership, and then also like the financial aspects of owning a business. So we offer it as an elective at Farmington, but we do also offer it for dual credit. So you have the opportunity of kind of fulfilling your elective requirements for graduation, but then also taking it for dual credit through either MAC or Missouri Baptist. Kind of the whole thing that we lead up to throughout the year is the final pitch, and that's when the teams go to present their business ideas in front of our board of advisors. And the board of advisors selects one team that they think really kind of hit the nail on the head as far as like their business solution. And then that team is awarded $2,000 to continue their business. So aside from getting that final investment in the business, I also want students to feel like they're prepared for any industry that they decide to pursue after high school. So there's a lot of skills that are learned. So typically the board of advisor members are local business owners or somebody in our community that's familiar with potential like financials or marketing. So they don't necessarily have to own a small business to be a board member, but just somebody that is from a field that students have learned about so that they can ask questions that students might be prepared to answer.
With good grades and a teacher recommendation, anybody can become a part of Incubator and create their own business.
My business is Illuminescence. We make scented soy wax candles. We are different from our competitors because we use scented molds on top of all of our candles. We are thinking about upgrading most of our products. We're thinking about launching new summer scents. And then we were also thinking about making little samples and like samplers. So if somebody doesn't know what to do for their candle or like doesn't know what the scent is, we'll have a sample so they can smell it in the meantime. And then we were thinking about making bundles. So if they don't want to spend the $12 for a 7-ounce candle, they can instead spend about like $2 for 3 of the miniature ones.
Each of the teams within this class create ideas independent of each other. Royal Lily Paper Co. is nothing like its opposing team.
So we take the school's recycled paper because we have a recycling program, but some documents have to be shredded, which you can't recycle shredded paper. So we take that shredded paper and make it into cards with seeds in them so that they can be planted. And we use 100% recycled materials in all of our envelopes, mailers, and cards. We were talking through a bunch of different ideas, and then we started talking about how we saw like a paper making trend on TikTok, and then we had the idea to add seeds so that it sort of had a purpose instead of just sitting there, because we've all kind of had the experience of just getting a birthday card and not knowing what to do with it, so we wanted to give it a purpose.
Royal Lily Paper Co. are the winners of the 2024 final pitch. They won $2,000 and are going to be using this money to continue their business over the summer. This has been Morgan Short and Dayton Kinnan reporting for BKTV Studios.
If you're interested in joining Incubator, visit Ms. Dement in room 201 or send her an email for more information.
Well, that's all we have for you this week. See you all again next year. This has been Dayton Kinnan
And Morgan Short on
BKTV Live.
The last day of the life.